creation really happen, or is it just a religious idea? Welcome to Facts versus Fictions, where we separate facts from myths. This historical documentary explores ancient civilizations, philosophers, and scientific discoveries that all point to one conclusion: the universe had a beginning. From ancient records to modern physics, this video examines historical evidence of creation without preaching or promoting a single faith, allowing history to speak for itself. Watch to the end and decide for yourself. Creation is often dismissed as faith, but long before modern religion, long before modern science, ancient historians were already asking one question: did the universe have a beginning? And surprisingly, they all answered the same way. From Sumer to Egypt, from China to Greece, ancient records describe a moment when order emerged from chaos. Time began. The universe took shape. These civilizations had no contact with each other. Yet their accounts follow the same pattern. History doesn't call this coincidence. It calls it collective memory. Greek philosophers struggled with one problem. If everything has a cause, what caused the universe? They concluded, an infinite chain is impossible. Something must be uncaused. Something must be eternal. This idea appears across cultures, not as worship, but as logic. For centuries, science believed the universe was eternal. Then came a shock. The Big Bang revealed. Space had a beginning. Time had a beginning. Matter had a beginning. Science didn't discover who created the universe, but it confirmed that creation happened. History and science met at the same conclusion. Ancient civilizations didn't describe randomness. They described seasons, laws, mathematical harmony. Modern science now calls this fine-tuning. Slight changes in physical laws, and the universe collapses. Order points to intention. History noticed this long before equations existed. Every ancient culture understood one rule: life comes from life. Modern experiments still fail to produce life from non-life. If life requires life, history asks, where did the first life come from? Silence isn't an answer. Creation is. Ancient civilizations didn't just describe a creator, they described a personal one. The Hebrew scriptures introduced something radical: a God who speaks, a God who names, a God who declares creation good. This wasn't an abstract force. This wasn't distant philosophy. Christians inherited this vision: God as architect and artist. The Apostle Paul wrote to the Romans, since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, understood from what has been made. Christianity didn't invent the creation narrative. It claimed to reveal the Creator's identity, not a cosmic accident, not an impersonal force, but Yahweh, the God who creates with intention, who breathes life with purpose, who forms humanity in his own image. The Christian claim is specific. Creation bears the signature of relationship, a universe designed not just to exist, but to be known. History records the question. Science confirms the beginning. Christianity answers the who. Why did ancient societies agree on justice, right and wrong, accountability? Even without shared religion, historians observe. Moral law appears discovered, not invented, and law implies a lawgiver. History doesn't force belief. It presents evidence. The universe began. Life is intentional. Order is real. Creation isn't a myth of ignorance. It's a conclusion humanity has returned to, again and again. The real question is no longer if creation happened, but what it means. Thanks for watching Facts versus Fictions. Subscribe and drop us a comment to let us know your thoughts.